sorry for the delay today, but it's just one of those weird days where we're just very, very busy. I didn't get a chance to stream during my lunch period, and I had a lot of IRL things to do before I actually had time to stream. So I apologize. We were supposed to do 3 streams. I was gonna do Golden Sun. I was gonna do Vera, but hey, it is what it is. 7 o'clock right now. I could probably just do 1 stream tonight. We'll just get to it and we'll see how things go. Again, don't mind the gym string. I actually just got out of the gym. It's like 99 fucking degrees in here because they still haven't turned on the AC. Okay, besides that, while I was at work, I was looking over my outline that I actually had for this. I'm gonna change some stuff around. Also, yes, I will get a Blue Yeti. I will get one. Just be patient. It'll take me a little bit, just because I'm gonna be home. I'll grab it when I get home, then I'll bring it back here. So I have my HyperX solo mic back at home. That's crumbling. It's off. But yes, I've seen the comments. I'll get a Blue Yeti. We'll just swap out the XLR system and just go straight USB. Okay, anyways, enough yapping. Let's get to this. So I am gonna change this up a little bit just because let's not fix what's not broken. Let me just reread this again. The reason why I'm not wearing my headset is, for you guys, the music is at a good level. For me, that shit's blasting. I can hear it perfectly fine from here. Alright, we'll just do it like this. I'm gonna be a little sassy with this. Unfortunately, this whole week until the weekend is gonna be relatively busy. Because again, we're going on a holiday block, so there's a lot of things we actually need to take care of before we actually leave. We're gonna keep the quote. I'll explain it a little bit. I didn't like how I explained it before, so we'll get rid of this. We'll make this a little bit easier to follow. Also, it should be noted, if there's ever any issue with the videos or the stream, just let me know. I love constructive criticism. I always want to improve the quality of the content I'm providing. So again, the audio, I'm still learning how to do proper, like, professional audio. So if people feel the Blue Yeti mic is a good investment for this channel, I'll get it. But yes, just let me know. I'll improve. But I have to know. Illusion of choice. You don't see it, but I actually ended up getting a pop filter. It bothered me that I didn't have one. Excuse me, it bothered me. Especially how screwed up my voice is these days. Yeah, like I need a pop filter. Alright, so as mentioned yesterday, I just didn't know which Metroid video to do because again, it's been a pretty busy week. So I'll figure that out on the plane ride. It's like a 9-hour flight, so I got plenty of time just to cook. So I'll figure it out, and we shall go from there. I'll do lore files. I'm gonna do another lore files. I just haven't decided which one to do yet. There hasn't been a lot of opportune moments to actually brainstorm ideas. I've had my list of potential videos that I want to do. I just haven't had the time to actually sit down and actually choose what I want. So right now, I'm pretty much just working on projects that I already had started. It's just some of them are long, like the very on Dairy. Holy shit, that's gonna be a doozy. And all of a sudden, I just gotta finish the script and I can actually start working on the actual video. Okay. So horror manipulates horror manipulates the illusion of choice. We believe movement is freedom, when in turn every escape is a design. We don't run to get away. We run because it's all we have left. I like it. I'll probably the transitionary sentence I'm not liking, but this isn't about survival. It's about how horror games use escape as a weapon against your mind, your body, and your soul. If you've ever felt the panic of being chased, the hopelessness of flight, or the dread of knowing there's nowhere left to go, then stay. We're going to confront that terror one step at a time. That's a interesting one. I'll keep it for now, then we'll go from there. So, as mentioned, it's kind of a, for people that are familiar with the military, you'll become very intimate with the phrase "hurry up and wait." Today was one of those days where we did absolutely nothing, but we had to be where we had to be at, doing absolutely nothing for the most part. So I was just scheming in my head about this specific video. So I did like when we started with this section 0, being what does running represent. We started case study 1, but I feel what we had before with the other videos, doing support sections leading into the case studies is actually a good format to use instead of doing what I was planning on doing. So right now we're going to keep section 0. I think section 0 is pretty fine, but as usual we have to bring up the brain because the brain always comes into play here. So yeah, how we mentioned the Amgala, it's always going to happen. All right. So section 0 is still good, so we'll do the brain now in section 1. No, I actually have to change that. Ooh, fuck. Wait, alright. Give me a second to actually read this over in my head. Hmm. Actually, I think we can keep that. No. So let's get rid of this, and we'll just talk about the brain here. We'll leave case study one by itself because I like when we started, but let's just start this over from scratch. We're keeping section 0 as such because it's fine. So let's read it one more time. Section 0, the meaning of running. Why horror makes us move. What does running represent? Biological, flight or fight instinct. Running is the raw survival act wired into our brainstem. Cognitive. Running bypasses logic. It shuts down decision making, triggers impulsive loops, it increases activity. Example being Mr. X. New Mr. X. Emotional. Running represents avoidance of truth, of pain, of coordination. In horror, it's a regression. It's true. Philosophical. Horror represents movement. You think you're escaping, but you're deepening the spiral. In this video, we'll explore 3 dimensions of this through 3 case studies, each one illustrating how horror deconstructs running into a different kind of suffering. Okay, so we'll keep that for now, and let's talk about the brain. We've talked about it enough. I'm pretty sure people get sick and tired of me mentioning the brain, but it always comes down to the brain. I have not drunk anymore. I will drink soon, but I need to finish this protein shake. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna be cute. I'm gonna be very cute. So, section 1. The brain's betrayal. Brains be. I cannot fucking spell right now. Brain's betrayal. So what we're getting with this is that we're going to talk about flight or flight. Okay, because we don't talk about that often. Like we don't talk about it because I'm always talking about the amygdala. Yeah, the amygdala is a key thing, but we can actually talk about flight or flight this time. Okay, so in regards to flight or flight, let's put this in italics so people can actually know. Fear isn't. Fear isn't calculated. It's automatic. Okay, that's good. There's a reason why I moved my mic all the way over here. It's just so I can have a little bit more wiggle room with my keyboard. so tempted to use another Friday the 13th example for this movie, for this video. But, God. You don't eat before watching a Friday the 13th movie. It gets pretty fun. Stripping away the fight aspect. You guys mentioned if I have a little bit more time tomorrow, I can do the other ones, but I was just being lazy today. I'm gonna admit it, I was being lazy. This was already set up on OBS and YouTube streaming. I just didn't want to change stuff around because I do forget things at times. So as I fuck it, this is already pretty much good to go. So I'll just work on this. But tomorrow, if I do have enough time, we'll do Vera during break, Golden Sun when I'm out, then finish up the night with this. The Golden Sun's literally just done. I just gotta finish it. The things that happen out of my control just get in my way. This is me. This is definitely me. Played enough Clock Tower, you'll know. Takes over cognition. Let's see. In a sense, the body betrays you. This is a good example because if people have seen my last video on powerlessness, when I was using the Friday the 13th final chapter example, when Trish saw one of the twins' bodies in front of the front door, she could have just honestly just went right over the body and just like kept running, but she went back into the house in order to find another exit, even though the front door was there. There was no. What was stopping Trish from just hopping over the corpse on the ground and running to safety? Granted, she still had enough time because Jason was just doing other stuff. Jason wasn't even chasing her at that point. So regardless, like she had time, but if you think about it, she had all the time in the world just to go over the corpse and just continue on her way, but her body betrayed her and she went the opposite direction, tried going up another door, and lo and behold, one of Jason's victims was crucified on the door blocking her exit, which she can clearly go under, mind you, but we'll ignore that just because of shock value. And she ended up breaking the window and climbing out the window, and again, she could have avoided all of that by just going over the corpse. And it's hilarious because during the secondary section of the chase, when she's running back into the house when Jason's chasing her after the whole hit him in the head with the damn computer screen, she hops over the body back into the house. So I'm like, wow. You really make mistakes when you're in panic mode. Your mind doesn't think. You just want to get away, which is a good thing to use for this video. So the body betrays you. How long was your room for? Damn, it's already 20 minutes. Holy fuck. It's losing control. Again, I'm being cute right now. Okay. So let's look at what I have so far. So for section 1, the brain's betrayal, flight or flight. Fear isn't calculated, it's automatic. Flight or flight is primal. Horror games hijack it by stripping away the fight aspect, leaving flight as your only instinct. Players stop strategizing. Players stop strategizing and start reacting. Panic takes over cognition. The body betrays. Running isn't empowerment, it's losing control. You didn't decide to run, your fear did. So again, using Trish as an example, she could have clearly hopped over that one of the twins' corpses and just continue running away, but it's just how this just the situation and seeing all the dead bodies, her mind obviously wasn't in the right place. I guarantee you nobody's mind is gonna be in the right place because we get tunnel vision. Tunnel vision's a big thing as well. I'll probably touch upon that later, but her not going over the twins' corpse and just running away and just going back in the house with Jason so active in the house is just a dumb move. But we can't blame her because of the situation that she's in right now. Like, we gotta give her a lot of credit. She put up a good fight. She didn't die. She won well, to say the least. Jason does an effective job of killing his victims, but there's plenty of survivors that have survived his massacres that are still alive and can. So she's one of them, but given the circumstances of the situation, yeah, like the obvious thing would have been just hopping over the corpse and just continue on your way, but given the circumstances, she ran back into the house, tried using another exit, which was blocked off by a corpse, which she could have clearly went under, but the shock value was like, oh my god. Then she broke a window and climbed up the window when again there was 2 opportunities for her just to not climb out the window. But oh well. It's just me. I'm just a random guy who just does this for funsies. Okay. The body betrays. Running is an empowerment. It's losing control. You didn't decide to run, your fear did. Okay. So let's do a section 2. We're gonna do a section 2. Let's think about that real quick. So we've talked about flight or flight. I'm just thinking, give me a moment. We can talk about the aspect of being limited. Okay, yeah, why not? It's good because I actually did talk about this whole. I mentioned this because Jason goes out of his way to actually terrify his victims even more by being very extra in everything. He likes displaying his kills in order to shock the victim, which people saw in the video. Like, yeah, like he threw the twin out the window. She landed on the car. I'm not gonna even get about the whole aspect of her being alive still, but he moved her corpse to the front door to shock whoever went there. Then he crucified that one body on the door on top of displaying the other corpse on the fucking bathroom. It's like, Jason, what the fuck? Hush. We're gonna ignore that. No. You're being persuaded. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah. Just like fuck. I really feel I should probably have used the final chapter in this video. Because again, it's like doubling back to what I was saying with Jason, it's like he's extra, like in regards to everything. Like he's really trying to get his victims scared before he kills them. Well, what's done is done. We'll find another movie, I guess. Well, I did want to use Halloween 4 again, the actual chase, not the tower defense, but we'll think about it. This is still like in the outline phase, so I'm not too worried about it. So once I get to the scripting phase, it's gonna have to make sure everything is concrete before I even like attempt anything. So, reactive, sure. Yeah, reactive. Reactive. Escalating, yeah, definitely the escalating. And yeah, irrational. Because again, I've seen enough horror flicks to know like, holy shit, like why did you do that now? But oh well. Wow. Okay. Honestly, with Alien Ice, well, the Alien Mr. X, that's probably the best form of AI that I've ever seen for us to like stalking or just being there. Like they were good, like, especially Mr. X. Like, he was in a sense always on the map, teleporting. we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. In Friday the 13th, Jason Takes New York, he gained the teleportation bullshit ability that's still argued to this day. Like, bruh, how did you even get that ability? It's like, let's not even get to that. That's not the point of this video. When I talk about things like this, my nerd instincts just start kicking in. I start questioning everything. I did not spell that. Certainty of the fuel, such as where is it? Using Mr. X as an example, where the hell? I hear him. Where is it? Did he see me? He's. he see me, or can I escape it? So in a sense, yeah, you're the prey. Yeah, I think that's good. So, section 2, Predator Logic, the psychology of being hunted. You're not just running away, you're being pursued. Predators create a different kind of fear, reactive, escalating, and irrational. Many horror games emulate this with roaming AI, randomized/scripted spawns, and audio cues. Uncertainty is the fuel. Where is it? Did he see me? Can I escape it? You're not just a character anymore, you're the prey. And I did not spell that right. Oh my goodness. Alright, it's 8 p.m. somewhere. Don't drink unless you're an adult. I'm an adult, so I can drink. See, this isn't Jack Daniels today. It's a weird bar mix, and I can tell already this is tasty enough that you'll want more. Then by the end of it, you're just gonna get so screwed up. Holy crap, that was delicious. Three minutes. Okay. So the thing with me is, again, I with these videos, I am repeating information. Again, I'm not going to deny it. Like let's chat. We'll chat this way. So again, with a lot of these videos, we're going to be repeating a lot of like concepts. Like I bring up the Amygdala a lot, the flight or flight issue, the whole brain in general. So it's like we're repeating information. So with this video, we're trying to keep things a little tiny bit different. So bear with me. We won't make this similar to other videos. So stand by. We got something. I'll think of something. Just again, we just don't want to make this like the same concepts. So that it feels like we're just gonna be repeating ourselves over and over again. So far this is good. Like we're not regurgitating information that I've said in the past. In the powerlessness video, I went over the environment sound a lot. I really did. Even when I was like, damn, I really spent a long time on especially on sound. But sound is important. What did I put here? Oh, that's okay. Maybe this will work. Session 3. Oh, wait, losing the map. spatial disorientation. Spatial disorientation. Spatial disorientation. I did not spell that right. Huh. Interesting. I'll deal with that later. And collapse. Okay, you thought of something. Now I can figure out how the hell this will work. Losing the mask, spatial disorientation, and collapse. Said this before, the outline's always the hardest. Sure. What if we do it like this? Bear with me. I'm writing as I'm thinking. Just bear with me. So what if Lauren meets nowhere else? What the fuck can I actually go with this? Okay, let's see. So oh shit. Well yeah, okay. Again, I promised myself I'll never reference this damn series, but I kinda have to here. So warped. Looping corridors, yep, looping corridors, PT corridors, and mirrored spaces. Undermine player trust. Okay, alright. I was actually thinking of the Forest Temple in Zelda in Ocarina of Time for a second, and I'm like, yeah, like the Forest Temple is funny because the Forest Temple just messes around with your mind, especially with the twisting corridors and all the other funny aspects of that temple. God, I can't believe I Zelda had to help me out with that one. That's interesting. Ocarina, well, Zelda's an interesting franchise. I wouldn't mind doing lore on Zelda, but it's hard when they just keep on retconning stuff. It's very difficult. Like, if I was ever to do a lore video on Zelda, it would have to be from like Twilight Princess and below, because after that, it just wow. I think the series has been retconned at least a couple of times. If I remember correctly, Pyro Historia, the book that actually was straight up lore, got retconned too. So holy crap! But yeah, I would do it. It's just hard because I would have to. I have extensive background on the Zelda series. I used to play it a lot, not anymore because I didn't like the direction they were going in. But I got the lore. It's just damn. Ooh, probably retconned by now because I don't follow the series anymore. Wait, undermine player trust. So I really can't believe I used the force symbol here. Movement loses. Yeah, loses meaning. Because think about getting chased by a stalker, like using like clock tower or haunted ground. You're gonna be running around in circles for a long time until you avoid said stalker. It's actually kind of hilarious, especially like in Clock Tower 1. Players run without clarity. That should get stressful. I'm not gonna deny that. Clarity. Through disorientation. Or just, if you want to be modern about it, just use Mr. X. Seems like we've been using him a lot lately, but that just means Capcom did a good job. They actually did a very good job in Mr. X. We won't talk about the remake, but when it comes to like pure adult rated carnage from Mr. X stalking you, they did a very good job. Okay, yeah, we should be cheeky about this. So, this is fun. So when progress becomes a void, I'm being sassy right now, becomes a void, running becomes existential. See, I was gonna mention it's being existential at least once in this one. Existential. So, since you're not escaping. You're not escaping the space. You're not escaping space. You're becoming part of it. Okay. So let's read this over again. I think this is good. We don't need to go that much, but so section 3, losing the map, spatial disorientation and collapse. What if forward means nowhere at all? Warped floor plans, looping corridors, and mirrored spaces undermine player trust. I still can't believe the Forest Temple out of all things in Ocarina of Time helped me with that one, because I was kind of like dumbfounded. What the hell am I actually gonna get this to work? Then I'm like, oh, dang, there's the light bulb. All right, now everything flows together. So thank you, Ocarina of Time. I hate to love you, but I love to hate you. Movement loses meaning. Movement loses meaning. Ill. Always proofread. Movement loses meaning. Players run without clarity, creating dread through disorientation. Again, if you're getting chased by whatever, you're going to be running around a lot, especially in more modern games, like getting chased by a stalker, like in Resident Evil 2 main, getting stalked by Mr. X, getting stalked by whatever stalker in the Clock Tower series in Haunting Ground. You get the picture. It's like you're going to be running around in circles for a while until you avoid said target. Not so much in older like games like RE3, for example. I mean, we know Nemesis shows up when depending on how the camera angle is. Yeah, I love the fact how they do that. But yeah, like he's scripted for the most part. But once he's on your ass, he's on your ass. So you're gonna be running around like a damn maniac. When progress becomes a void, running is existential. Running is existential. No, it becomes existential. Actually, it becomes. Okie dokie, becomes existential. So you're not escaping the space, you're becoming part of it. Alright, so I think that's a good place to stop. Unfortunately, I do have to be up early because I have a physical exam in the morning. So again, if I have more time tomorrow, it's going to be a very busy week. If I have time, I'll try to do some work on my lunch period. I'll probably do various things, the very yandere stuff, because again, that's still well off from being completed. When I get out of work, I'm not doing the gym tomorrow because it's my rest day. When I get out of work, I'll do Golden Sun, try to finish that up. Then before I go to bed, I'll do this. So good shit. I'll see people tomorrow, and hopefully I do have some time to do more streams. We probably won't have a video out for the next few days until I actually get back home. Then I can actually dedicate more time. But you'll be expecting the video in probably the next week, maybe, yeah, week or so. Other than that, good shit. Thank you for the recommendation for the Blue Yeti. I'll get it as soon as I can. See you people later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.